back. Finish out some grind here. Almost 44, which I think opens up plane access. Pushing through that. Try to go out and gear out in the plains. Gotta wipe in a couple of days anyway, so it's really not much of a point, but... Quite a few people in here. I just don't know where they are. Part of this front entry loop. Perfect. Good could be better. I mean, these are essentially the same level. 30 something through 40. I was like, it'd be solo and undead, which would fit better into the alley. I get what Ro was doing besides swimming in lava. Okay, well, at least they're not on me. Go sit on the king room. I don't know why. We're almost got away. think of another undead zone that would be, I don't know, this tier basically. Warrior, Cleric, Druid. That's probably pretty solid, right? I'm gonna go to a instant zone. I gotta think if I want to do this one or if I want to do somewhere else. I must have a paw too. We're gonna hit paw. I think a private instance of that's probably a better call. 25%, I think. Then we'll be rolling into the plains. Then we'll be rolling. I think that's what we'll do. Zero solo respawn. It'd be nice if I could get a haste in this build. I don't know exactly. I mean, I guess you could roll Shami instead of Cleric, but I feel like you're limited on the content you can do. Or at least do easily, I should say. Really? You were gonna aggro me. What's going on, Shinobi? Welcome back. First as usual. Doing pretty good. Kind of bounced around in games a little bit today. I don't know. Kind of at the end point of this game, or at least all the things that I wanted to test before, you know, the thing wipes in whatever it is, 3-4 days. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of mixing around, maybe some shooter, something else. Not really sure where I'm going yet. Just grinding a little bit so I can hit the planes at 44. I think I can go up to them. Just trying to decide if I did any other class combinations that I would want to play before I, restarted or something, or before the wipe. It feels pretty solid. I'm able to do most things with it. A lot of survivability, a lot of heals, all that stuff. The combos are working out really well. I've heard some people are running like more casters, AoE, things like that, which you probably could do. Not sure how well that translates into in-game stuff. Fighting dragons and things, trying to basically nuke things as a wizard or something. I don't think you'd have enough mana pool to really do anything with it or to consistently deal with it. So I don't know. Yeah, kind of some mixed things, but overall it's going all right. All right, stuck on a rock. Well, this character is not like super in-game geared, but it's definitely geared enough that there's not a lot of extra things to try on it. I might actually try rock on the Earthshaker. See how this does. Should definitely be a lot more hits, or a lot bigger hits. I don't know, I think this is consistently worse than the other combo I was using. Really not seeing very much big hits on it, honestly. Well, I guess with a 300. Tons of misses, which is interesting. Yeah, I think I have to go back. I can't remember if it's 44 or 46 for the blood. I think it's 44. Oh, it is 46. R.I.P. Well, unfortunately, that means I got 2 levels to go, not just 1. That sucks. How about you? How's your day going? There's some magic resist. That's a funny comment. Merge weapons without making unattunable. Right, so it's still tradable after merging it. That breastplate's gonna get good at some point. Yeah, lower paw is really not bad. I'm hoping it doesn't like gray out when I level here in a second. Already light blue. I think most classes become so strong that you really don't have to worry much about combos. What I've seen so far. Hey, bud, maybe don't stun me every 3 seconds. I'm trying to work here. Give me your loot. The ogre flying kick is pretty dope. Not gonna lie. Alright, do we get anything at 40? Earthquake. Okay. Oh, I should see what excuse me. See Earthquake will proc now. Ooh, Valor Mar. I have to get that on. I think it's a haste. Earthquake, Retribution. Okay, so Here's Valormar. Awesome. We're going to throw also on an Earthquake. And then also check if this Earthquake will now proc. Combat effect requires 45. I can cast it at 44, but I have to have 45 to use it? Okay, bro. Whatever. Yeah, beat his ass, Seabass. What's my haste now? 138. Please be big. 160, 22%. I'll take it. Such a weird gem to be dropping. It is persistent. That's pretty cool. I'm almost switch to a shaman, buff that up, and see if it makes a big difference. Like a Zerker War Shaman or something. That opening shot for 40% of their health. Well, no, it's not Pally Heal, is it? See what the best Pally Heal is right now. I don't think it's all that great. Look at that jump. The bird has stopped to watch the fight? What's going on over there? Is he casting on me or something? I love how he's still beating the shit out of him, even after I attack him. Bro, what is going on? He finally noticed that. Oh, he was summoning a pet. Like he finally noticed I was beating the shit out of him. Gotta see this bracer. 3 strength, 3 agility, 3 stam, 6 AC. Wonder what that looks like leveled up. Must be it's rare though, because he almost always has the axe. Oh, still has a tunable even level. That's nice. You go ahead and root me, it doesn't really matter. Oh, your buddy's toasted. Good luck with that. What the hell was that? What did I hit you with? Double smite procs, I guess. What the heck is going on here? What am I doing? How am I hitting these guys for so hard? I'm confused. How am I almost one-shotting these? How am I ahead of the spawn that much? Do I go kill these back here? Well, there actually are a decent amount in there. Interesting. Hey, what's going on? About 20% into 44, something like that. Trying to find a good, I don't know, solid experience grind. I'm just doing the bottom of paw right now. It's not bad. I mean, they've been doing, what, like 0.8 or something-ish percent for a lot of them. 0.5 to 0.8. How's the planes been going? I was thinking the planes were 44, not 46, so I got a level and a half or whatever to go. Level in 3/4. How's the combination coming? Are you still running the triple caster? Trying to get the big AoE grind going? Oh, I didn't know there was some names back here. Oh, yeah, no problem. About 25% or something right now into 44. Trying to push to 46. Also trying to figure out if I want to try any other combos. Kind of the last ditch effort before the wipe in a couple of days. Because actually, what day is the wipe? 21st, right? So, oh, I guess it's next Tuesday. Think about trying the nuker class out. running a tank and then like a Wizzy Enchanter or something. Wizzy Bard. Look at most of my armor. Is most of it actually require some kind of a melee? I think it does. What I should do is go down into as like a caster class and see how much of my gear is actually wearable. Because most of this stuff would be what I would farm on a reset anyway. Or a lot of it. Just not seeing a lot of caster items. Looks like warrior could be about anything. Did you switch from war to and SK? I have not. Well, I've been a warrior. But I used to run Berserker Warrior Paladin, which actually is pretty solid. You get to cleave and all that stuff with it. I haven't ran Shadowrun at all on this server. Yeah, I ran quite a few different combinations. If Berserker wasn't my primary, I would run quite a few more as well. That was sort of a mistake up front, I think. But it's still, I mean, if you're running a melee in any form, it's still, I would say, one of the top classes to have with it. I just haven't ever ran Berserker on its own, which would be the interesting thing. Like if you ran Berserker Shaman Cleric or Berserker Shaman Bard or something. Like Berserker should be a really high melee DPS on its own, not to have to mix it with something else. At least from a live side of it, so. Pally Cleric Bard was super versatile. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how much the Pally is actually doing right now. And I think it's mostly powered by the Berserker. I don't think if I was not Berserker, I don't think I would like Pally's DPS, but yeah. I see a lot of people running Mage as the DPS component to their build. I don't know. But it seems like every class is getting like strong enough that you should just run full out DPS. And I think I would have to think caster DPS on things like boss fights, or dragon fights, right? Nagi, Voxic, like that. If you're soloing it as a wizard, I gotta imagine that's fairly tough. I don't know. Have you tried any of that solo as a caster? And maybe it's so tuned down that it's not that much of an issue. Yeah, I would say so too. It definitely locks you in. Like right now, I feel like I'm very locked into melee. I'd rather have probably a cleric. I would even say Pally locks you in more than a cleric. I don't know. I don't see very many people running cleric. That's the weird thing. But it's head and shoulders above everything class-wise from a healing side. Like the shaman I've got is not even anywhere close. And maybe it gets better, but or becomes less needed. One of the two. Yeah. That's why I think you'd have to run a tank and then 2 casters. Or yourself in plate, high int gear. But I also feel like there's not a lot of int gear running around compared to the amount of melee stuff that's everywhere. I've got maybe 4 or 5 int pieces, I think, on. Or, well, not on, but also have my bank or dropped or anything. There's very few that I'm wearing that's int-based. Or that I've seen drop. I feel like the melees are definitely way easier to gear up right now. Which could be why they feel a little weak, honestly. Because they're just throwing you almost planar equivalency gear from level 10 at a melee. And I think on the caster it just doesn't feel that way. Unless it's... I mean, I've done the revamp zones. I think Crushbone feels like it's caster thrown at. Right? I think the drops in there are way caster heavy compared to that. Maybe Paw the same. Maybe Paw's definitely dropping some ink gear too, so maybe that was their fix. Is to release the other two zones from a caster side. But definitely Befallen and the other one was. I don't know what the hell I'm doing on this paladin that's hitting so hard. I've been 1 or 2 tapping mobs in here. I guess it's the smite procs going off. Like a lot of my openers are doing 40-50% damage to these things. I don't really get it. Really? Bard, do you think they're the strongest? I want that to be true. I don't know. I don't see it yet though. Like what in the Bard makes it super strong to level with? If you're saying, you know, you're running a Bard main, you get higher level, you go back and start at 10 for your secondary class. Like what is Bard bringing to actually do that? You feel like the high instruments with direct damage or AoE damage are the thing that's doing it, or they wouldn't have damage shield. They do have a little bit of health regen, run speed, regular buffs, but so does a shaman. They really don't get a lot of their DDs or don't get a lot of their damage shield until a higher level. Although I do feel like on my pally, I'm doing lazy lay of hands. Like, God, do I want to heal? Not really, just hit lay hands. We really never need it anyway. I think it's funny. Hit my quick buff spell, cast Pacify on me. Why would I want to do that? Let's see, tie on my ass, but it's melee everything to here. You're usable to level everything. Yeah. Yeah, the downside with some of them, I mean, they do get dual wield, but they don't get. I don't think they do get double attack on some other abilities, like melee abilities, for a decent amount of time. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. I really would like to main a Bard. I just feel like it would be a bad thing to mix in there to a combo. I think, to me, Cleric is probably the right mix in every class, or with every other class. My Bard is, I don't know, 25. I was running it Berserker Bard Paladin, I think, maybe. Maybe Berserker Warrior Bard. I can't remember what combo I had it in. I mean, it brings okay stuff. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's been that old adage question. I think if you had to pick between Bard and Shaman, like Shaman wins hands down. It does everything a Bard does, pretty much. Other than maybe a little bit of a charm, which is usually super situational and a pain in the ass to maintain because it's such a low duration. At least had been. But yeah, I mean, everything else, I would say Shaman is head and shoulders above as a pick. But again, I don't think you need it in this setup, right? Because I'm really running almost 100% melee with a cleric. I would say that most of the things that this paladin can bring, other than some of the slay undeads, like, is not actually being utilized right now. Yeah, I probably wouldn't run shaman either, but if I was going to go a healer, it'd probably be cleric. But I'm just saying, if you compare a bard to a shaman, the shaman should be able to support almost anything. It can heal, slow, self-buff, all the things, way more than what a bard main could. Unless you mixed a bard with, like, a healer or something else, you know, that complemented it. But at that point, you're really just making it a buff bot, which is what it turned into on most servers. So yeah, it's a mix, right? It's just a lot of it's preference. It seems like the game is dumbed down enough or simplified enough that most combinations can work. You know, whether it takes you 2 days longer to level a specific build versus another, but I think you can get to the end game within probably a week, maybe 2 at most for every class out there. Yeah, that part's probably true. I mean, if you look at it from a caster group, I could see the bard would bring a secondary mana song for regen on it. They might get spell reinforcements. I don't know if I'd go weak for a mage, but I would say that it's with the ability to mix other classes together, it becomes a weak choice. I don't think mages themselves are weak. I mean, every build and thing that I've ever seen played any version of EQ has always been a solo mage just taking out stuff that any group can, running a crazy pet. So yeah, I could see that as a main for sure. Well, because it basically puts you in a specific camp, one or the other, right? If you run an int caster, you're essentially sort of stuck with the int casting line, or very likely to be. So I was thinking this one might actually be better if I ran, instead of a paladin, running berserker druid cleric. Make the berserker go out. I'd still get plate off of it. Berserker, I think, has plenty of attacks. Oh, I don't understand. It's got to be these smites that are just going ham now. Mobs are just melting in front of me. Get past their rune. Honestly, the only thing I've really changed is I picked up a self-haste at level 44, I guess. But I wouldn't think 20% haste would turn this into a crashing machine. Like that, I'm chunking him for 40-50% of his health at a time. Yeah, that's probably true. It's probably the miss difference. You're probably correct on that. That's really doing it. Which is why I think I would not run the ogre if I ran another melee class. I would run a probably a dwarf or something with high dex. I think the dex hit rate, it makes a huge difference. Especially when you're talking like a berserker powered one. You're swinging so fast, if all of them land, you take half the misses out. That's an insane build. That's probably right though. I'm seeing a lot less misses than before. But I was in Soul B earlier. I was just swarm kiting basically, running 8 to 10 mobs and just melee them down. They were up similar levels, so. Which stuns extra would be better. Yeah, Ixar gets a nice AC bump on it. Although I think, I don't know if it's your brother, the guy we were going to lay the night, Borak, or whatever his name is. He was running Monk, because they get a AC bonus as well. So I don't know. I don't know what his bane. I think he was an ogre, though. But that, yeah, why? I mean, a Monk, I haven't ran a Monk yet. That might be the interesting combo. Run a Monk, Warrior, Cleric. Or Monk, Warrior, Shaman. Because I think both the Warrior and the Monk get frontal AoEs, which is pretty rare for melee. With Cleave and with, yeah. Yeah, I think the Monk has Round Kick or something, Roundhouse Kick. Some kind of a kick that's doing frontal AoE attack. Plus they've got a lot of built-in stuff, right? AC Bump, they've got Mend, they've got a high DPS table. So they get triple attack, I want to say, as well. One of the few that do in beta. So Rogue and Monk would be, I think, the triple attackers at this point. That's the thing on the Bard. The Bard would not bring any kind of attack abilities. I think they barely get double, or maybe don't even get double attack. They offset it with their songs and stuff, though. The thing I'm feeling like on this class is I would want something with a haste, something with mana regen. Maybe that means Bard. I don't know. But it's noticeably different. When I kill this stuff on my Rogue, it's half the time. And he's only 27 or 28 with murder through those things. His DPS is so high. Backstabbing for 400 to 600 twice. Yeah, that's probably... I mean, you'd have a little bit of healing on the Monk, but not much. But honestly, if you get your DPS high enough, I don't know that it matters like that. I mean, 2-3 rounded in. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't... I would just say mix Berserker in, but I don't... Not as a main a second time around, for sure. I'm just trying to think what's the most versatile. If you wanted to go, you know, from one into the other, if I wanted to go from full melee, full caster, some kind of mix in the middle, like what class is the center point? And to me, it's a healer. Because no matter what you're playing, you need a heal. And you can pick Druid, Shaman, Cleric, pick your flavor, I guess. Shaman's is a little bit wonky, because you get slowed in it. It's like the early Torpor. It heals okay, it's just an overtime. But the sheer amount of heals that I get on the Cleric is just, it makes it a no-brainer. That guy say he did a what? Ranger, Pally, Enchanter? I've actually seen a few people running Ranger in their builds, which I thought was interesting. So we get 2 or 3 main games annoying. Yeah, but it just locks you, sort of locks you into it. But, I mean, if the game, you know, entire progression is only going to be 2 or 3 weeks long until you're basically maxed out, you kind of need to progress through other ones too. Can you see the actual DBG store? Some people are saying you just buy like your class combos if you want to pay whatever, DB coins or whatever they call them. And just pick your other combos. I don't know if that's available now. Like, this marketplace does not actually do anything for me. So I'm assuming it's supposed to at some point, or maybe mine's broke. Yeah, I don't know that it was a main. It was definitely in the DPS set, though. So, like, they would run Warrior, Ranger, Shaman, or something. Warrior, Ranger, something else. And I guess they get a little bit of attack buffs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what they bring to the table. It's just one of the things where it probably works. Actually, I saw somebody doing that. It didn't have a healer; they had a ranger. The only healer in the whole party was ranger, which I definitely don't get anything great for heals. But well, as you can see, these mobs are just getting melted. So I mean, if you get high enough DPS, you probably don't even need anything crazy for a heal. You can always just stop and out of combat regen yourself in maybe 20 seconds or something if you have to, or stop every 20 kills and do it. Like most of this, I'm not stopping to heal. Or very rarely. I've seen a few people go all the way through the whole build without a healer too. I think who's the guy's name? One of the other streamers that pretty much went through the whole game or peaked without anything, was doing all Nagi kills 1 through 4 without heals. Running like a berserker monk warrior or something. I don't know. I can't remember the 3 combos. There was no heals in the entire thing. It was perfectly fine, so I know it's doable. I also think they had a decent amount of gear too. I was Dark Animist. I don't know if you watched him or seen him play or not, but Atsu was running triple DPS, no heals, and just crushing it on a melee. Swinging so slow. What is going on here? Please, game, may I swing? They're int based, right? Think about that today. That make an okay fit for Castro Trio for the bard that way. There, sir. Stop ganooking me, okay, bro? Holy freaking buffs, Batman. Almost used my entire bar of buffs that are gonna go on. Yeah. 2 heals, a slow, and 95 buffs on my bar. Should be about enough. See if this goes well. Back to paw. Run in a Berserker Warrior Shaman build. Are my instances still up? Am I in paw? I'm in South Carolina. Paw. Thing I'm wearing I can't use. A severe lack of earrings. Alright, we'll give the same run we just did a shot. We dropped all the tank class completely and picked up Rogue instead. We'll see how this is. It'll be relatively similar, honestly. I'm hoping it's a little more damage with the backstab. Obviously, there's defensive and other things, so I think it'll be okay. We had to switch 2 pieces of gear, which was a little less maybe dex, I think, but it shouldn't matter, honestly. Throw some evasion on instead of I forgot we can also stack all of these poisons. I didn't figure out the poison actually, like, I know you can do more than one at a time. Or they all go off? Basically just trading backstab for cleave. I think they are going down a little quicker. 3 a minute. Ooh, that. All right, so let's just gate out of here. It feels like it's about the same speed. I think Rogue might have a little edge on it. Obviously, the Warrior a little bit more tricks with it, or not tricks, but survivability. So I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna end up stream here though for the day. Appreciate everybody tuning in, watching, hanging out, coming back, all the funness. We'll be back on again maybe later tonight or probably tomorrow for sure. So, till then, appreciate it. Have a good one.